What's going on YouTube? Adam C here. Thanks for watching everyone. So I've had quite a few new subs lately, so I wanted to do an in-detail look at my 220 show tank just so everyone knows what I got going on. So this is a 220. It's 72 inches long, 30 inches tall, 24 inches front to back. The rocks you see in there, those I just picked up at a river on our property. And the sand is Carib Sea Sahara salt and pepper sand, just African Cichlid mix, good for the pH. The background is an Aqua Decor Slim model, and I keep the temperature about 80 degrees in here. So let's go through the fish that I've got in here real quick. They vary in size and they vary in temperament. Got a Exochromis anagenus. He's about 9 inches. Of course, he won't turn, so you can't see him. There he is. We have Buglechromis heterotania. He's about 6.5 inches, maybe 7. He's really thick too. He's a big fish. Cyanochromis fryeri, electric blue ali, some people call him, but Buglechromis noditania. He's probably the most dominant fish in this tank at the moment. Used to be the Christii, but that's changed. Speaking of the Christii, Aristochromis Christii, about 9 inches, still having the problem with his eye that you could see on his left eye. He scraped it on something and it's just really struggling to heal, and he's been kind of timid since he did that. Lichnochromis acuticeps, Malawi gar, about 9 inches. Used to have full color, kind of got knocked down in the dominance chain in here and really lost his color, so it'll come back at some point, but right now he's pretty colored down. Let's see, Tyrannochromis nigriventer south, probably 6 inches. He's completely full color. He's going to be a really great show male, if not already. Let's see, Buglechromis rhodocii yellow. This fish is growing at a ridiculous pace. I mean, if you watch my unboxing video of him like 5 or 6 months ago, he was only like 5 inches. And he's almost the biggest fish in the tank now. He's like 9 inches long. And he's going to be huge. I bet he's 13 or 14 inches by the time he's done growing. Dimidiochromis kawingi, also kind of a dominant fish in here. He's probably a good 7 inches. He's growing at a ridiculous pace as well. I'm really happy I picked him up. I was on the fence about getting him because a lot of people said they looked boring, but I always thought they looked really cool, and I'm really glad that I got him. I think he's a very different type of color on his scales, as you can see there. I think it's really cool. Tyrannochromis macrostoma. He's a wild caught. A few others are, but that doesn't really matter to me. But he's probably 8 inches. And with Tyrannochromis macrostoma, they are one of the slowest fish to color from everything that I've read, and this guy proves it. On occasion he gets the blue in his face, so I'm sure he's a male, but man, he really just does not want to completely color up. But I've had him for probably a good 1.5 years now, so we're certainly going to stick with him until he's full color, and he'll be a big guy as well. But either way, I think even like this, I think he's a cool looking fish. Wild caught Tyrannochromis holitania. Another fish that can take a long time to color. He's probably 6.5 inches. So I think that's everybody. Like I said, I used to have a few other fish in here that I moved to the 125, so it seemed to be thinned out a bit. But I'd really like the Christii to get back to where he was at. He's just really getting beat up lately. You guys know who have African cichlids. Once a fish shows a sign of weakness, man, everybody just jumps in the bandwagon to try to beat his ass. And that is what's happening with this Christii. If you go back 3 months, this Christii was maximum color. He was running the tank. He looked great. And now he is really struggling. And I'm not going to be surprised if one morning I come down here and he's dead. He's just really been struggling lately. I'm trying to get him through it, but we might have to go to a hospital tank shortly. So let's get you a shot from the side. Close up of the noditania. If they get out of the way, you can see the tank. There you go. Could be a little bit more clear. It's still fairly clear. Like I said, you can see all the way through 72 inches. I'm probably about due to replace the Chemi-Pure Blue in one of my canisters, which will help clear up the particles that you see. But I think it's staying pretty clear. Again, Loach is always trying to photobomb. So there you go, guys. There's kind of a quick rundown of my 220. So you can see all the stock I have in there. If you have any questions, certainly let me know. I'll be happy to answer. I go through the same problems anyone else is. Like I said 2 months ago, that Christie eye was my top fish as far as size and coloration, and he's really just getting beat up lately. So you never know. Just appreciate your fish while you've got them when they're colored up, because you never know when they might get pushed down the totem pole and they're the low man, and then you never see their color again for a while. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned. In the next few days, I'll try to do a similar video to this on my 125 half tank. See ya.